So day before yesterday, I told to brushing up on Java basics. Now you are good in Java basics, right? Okay. Um, Today I will start Spring framework. Okay. Anybody have any idea about what is Spring? What is Spring framework? Any idea about Spring framework?
It is an IDE, like integrated development environment for a software applications.
Correct. So, Spring framework, okay, it's a powerful framework. Okay, first of all, what is framework? Any idea about? మీరు కలెక్షన్స్ ఆల్రెడీ చదివే ఉంటారు కలెక్షన్స్ ఫ్రేమ్వర్క్. సో వాట్ ఈజ్ ఫ్రేమ్వర్క్?
Sir, if you don't mind, can you explain in English? I
ఓకే.
don't know Telugu.
ఓకే. సో we know about collections framework, right? So
Yeah.
in that, what is framework?
Framework is anything that is readily available, which is already built in.
Correct. Framework is nothing but a predefined structure. Okay. So for example, if you are if you want to write a code to reverse the string, okay, so without framework, for example, without framework, for to write a logic, it is very difficult. It takes 10 to 15 lines without framework. Framework is nothing but a predefined structure. Okay, it's a predefined structure or set of libraries. Okay, that means in that framework, set of libraries are available in that framework. In that, we have different predefined methods are available. By using that methods, for example, in framework, simply we are calling that reverse method. Okay, so then we getting that output. So without framework, okay, without using that library, it is difficult to write a code for developers to developers. Okay, that means without framework. Okay, and now currently we have different methods are available in the framework. Okay, all those methods are used to reduce the developer effect. Okay, that means it's nothing but by using that method we simply call that method and we're getting that output. So otherwise, without framework, okay, without framework, it takes some time to write a code. It takes some time. So in framework, we're just writing that, we are just calling that method. It takes 2 to 3 lines. For example, without framework, okay, without framework, it takes around 5 to 10 lines. If the code lines increases, the code complexity also increases, code readability also reduced. So if the code lines will decreases, the code complexity will reduce and code readability will increase. Correct, right? So framework is nothing but framework is nothing but a predefined structure or set of libraries. Okay. So Ardhavindra, what is framework? Framework is nothing but a predefined structure or set of libraries. In that libraries, we have different methods are available. So by using that methods, those methods are used to reduce the developer's time. Okay. So that is framework. You got my point, right? So what is framework?
It's a predefined structure
Hmm.
or a set of libraries which is have the different methods.
Akshay Kumar, what is framework? Akshay Kumar, Shashidhar, Mohan, what is framework?
Framework is a
Framework is a
predefined structure, set of
predefined function. Okay. Or set of libraries. In that libraries, we have different methods are available. Next. So now we will discuss about Spring Framework. Okay, now we will discuss about Spring Framework. Spring Framework is the very popular Java framework. Okay, it's very popular Java framework for building web and enterprise applications. Okay, so what is web applications? How many types of applications are available in Java?
Standalone and web application.
ఇంకా standalone and web applications are correct.
Desktop applications.
One main application is there.
Mobile application.
So there are three major important important applications are there. That is standalone, web application and enterprise applications. There are three types of applications are available in Java. Important applications. So what is standalone application? What is standalone applications? This is a very basic question. What is standalone application?
Which can run through without an internet also, like example calculator.
Correct. Standalone application is nothing but a which can run without internet. Okay. So Notepad. Notepad is the standalone application. For example, if I open the Notepad, then we don't need the any internet connections, right? So standalone application is nothing but a which it will run without internet also. Okay, standalone application is nothing but a it will run without internet also. Next, web applications means
Which run through an internet like Amazon, Meesho, Flipkart, etc.
correct. So which will run through internet. So we have many online websites are there. Flipkart, Amazon, Java, T Point. So those all runs with internet only. Okay, without internet we can't run that applications. Those type of applications are called web applications. Okay, web applications is nothing but a it runs through internet. Okay, web applications. Last one is very important one. Okay, what is enterprise application? What is enterprise application?
It is a large-scale software system that helps organizations run to their day-to-day operations.
It is a
Large-scale software system that helps organizations run their day-to-day operations.
so correct. So desk enterprise application is nothing but a large scale operation. Okay, and it's a large one big application. It's nothing but a one big application. Okay. the main purpose of enterprise application is, okay, so by using framework we can run that enterprise application. So enterprise application is nothing but a large distributed applications. Okay, enterprise application is nothing but a large distributed applications. So the main purpose of the application is security. Okay, the main purpose of the application is security. So another applications are there like mobile application. So mobile application is nothing but a which is used for Android development. Okay, which is used for Android development. For example, uh, to develop a mobile application, okay, to develop a mobile application, we are using Android SDK. Okay, so it is nothing but a alternative to Java. Okay, so enterprise application. Next, mobile application. So what are the examples of mobile application? What are the examples of mobile application? Is nothing but a WhatsApp, internet, sorry, Instagram, Uber. Those all are mobile applications. Okay. So, so what is standalone? How many types of applications are? Many applications are there. Cloud applications are also there. Cloud applications is nothing but a is mostly used in cloud computing. Okay, so like AWS, Amazon Web Services, GCP, cloud, Google Cloud Platform, those all are cloud applications. So to store the large amount of data. So those applications are used to store large amount of data. So these are the main types of application in Java. So how many types of applications are there? Anyone? Others? Sandeep, Joshna,
Three
Mahidar.
types.
So what are they?
Standalone web and enterprise applications.
Okay. What is standard? Explain the types of application. Anyone? Yeah.
Each application have a specific
Hmm.
functionality.
Correct.
A standalone application will not work without internet also. Will work without internet also. Web applications means it is like a Flipkart and some other applications. Banking applications. Enterprise applications is like yeah, a large scale applications and mobile applications. Daily we are using like Instagram and yeah, that's it.
Correct. So here the main one is mostly Java developers are build mostly enterprise application. Okay, Java developers are build enterprise application. Okay, enterprise application is nothing but it's a business, that means large application. Like mostly the enterprise applications main goal is security. Next, scalability. What is scalability? Any idea?
Yeah, Surya, can you explain once again about enterprise application? What is the example? Give one example.
Okay. Enterprise application is nothing but a large scale application. For example, banking application. Okay. Banking application, HSBC client is there. That is a very large application. What is the main purpose of that application? Main purpose is security. Okay. So for that application, for that large application, it requires strong authentication. Authentication is nothing but a ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మనం మొబైల్ లాక్ ఓపెన్ చేయాలంటే ఐదర్ ఫింగర్ ప్రింట్ ఆర్ పాస్వర్డ్ ఉండాలి కదా. ఇన్ ది సేమ్ వే In the same way, if any customer tries to log in that application, if any customer wants to log in that application, it asks user credentials. Okay, the enterprise application is nothing but a large applications. Okay, that large applications are simply a business oriented system which are used by organizations. Okay, so enterprise applications ki it contains some features. Features are nothing but a security. For that application, we must need security. Okay, and scalability. Scalability is also one of the main feature for enterprise application. Next, integration. Next, monitoring. So every time అంటే సర్వర్ అప్ అయిపోయిందనా లేదా అని ప్రతిసారి మానిటర్ చేయాలి. We need to track application behavior. Okay, monitoring means we need to track application behavior. Either our server is up or down, it's all modules are working fine or not. So this is the monitoring. Security is nothing but a that applications must need strong authentication. Authentication is nothing but a in our mobile. If every mobile have a either fingerprint or password. Okay, without that everyone will access that mobile, so it's not good to that particular user, right? So in the same way ప్రతి యూజర్కి ఒక authentication లాగిన్ అవ్వాలంటే ఆ హెచ్ఎస్బిసి బ్యాంక్లో లాగిన్ అవ్వాలంటే ఓకే ఆ హెచ్ఎస్బిసి బ్యాంక్లో లాగిన్ అవ్వాలంటే ఎవ్రీ యూజర్ మస్ట్ ఎంటర్ కరెక్ట్ క్రెడెన్షియల్స్, అదర్వైజ్ దే కాంట్ లాగిన్ టు దట్ పర్టికులర్ అప్లికేషన్. సో దట్ ఈస్ సెక్యూరిటీ. స్కేలబిలిటీ. నెక్స్ట్ ఫీచర్ ఈజ్ స్కేలబిలిటీ. Scalability means we can able to handle high loads. We can able to అంటే ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ వన్ ఫ్లిప్కార్ట్ అప్లికేషన్ is there, right? Flipkart application in big billion sale, in normal sale the load is normal. Okay, mostly 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs users will buy that products. But in big billion sale time, at the big billion sale time, crores the buyers are at that time we need high demand, we are facing high demand, right? So at that time also that particular service able to handle all those users. Okay, అంటే సింపుల్గా ఎలా చెప్పాలంటే స్కేలబిలిటీ అంటే ఒక ఫ్లిప్కార్ట్ అప్లికేషన్ నార్మల్ టైంలో ఏదైనా ప్రోడక్ట్ కొనాలంటే ఓకే ఏదైనా ప్రోడక్ట్ కొనాలంటే సింపుల్గా మనం ప్రోడక్ట్ కొనవచ్చు. అండ్ నార్మల్ టైం ఏముంది అక్కడ పెద్దగా లోడ్ ఏమి ఉండదు ఆ ఫ్లిప్కార్ట్ ఆ ప్రోడక్ట్ సర్వీస్కి. ఈచ్ ఫ్లిప్కార్ట్ సర్వీస్ ఓకే ఈచ్ సర్వీస్ హ్యావ్ డిఫరెంట్ సర్వీసెస్. ప్రొడక్ట్ సర్వీస్ ఉంటుంది, నెక్స్ట్ పేమెంట్ సర్వీసెస్ ఉంటుంది, విష్ లిస్ట్ సర్వీస్ ఉంటుంది, యాడ్ టు కార్ట్ సర్వీస్ ఉంటుంది. లైక్ దట్ ఈచ్ అప్లికేషన్ ఓకే ఈచ్ అప్లికేషన్ హ్యావ్ డిఫరెంట్ సర్వీసెస్ ఆర్ అవైలబుల్. ఓకే, సో ఎట్ ద టైమ్ స్కేలబిలిటీ మీన్స్ నార్మల్ టైంలో కంపేర్ టు నార్మల్ డేస్ ఇన్ బిగ్ బిలియన్ డేస్ ద యూజర్స్ ఆర్ మోర్. ఓకే, యూజర్స్ అనేది నార్మల్ టైంతో కంపేర్ చేస్తే బిగ్ బిలియన్ టైంలో యూజర్స్ ఎక్కువ మంది ఉంటారు. అట్ దట్ టైమ్ ఆల్సో నార్మల్ టైంలో 5 to 10 lakhs ఉంటే బిగ్ బిలియన్ డేస్లో 1 crore to 2 crores ఉంటారు యూజర్స్. సో దట్ అంత మచ్. సో ఫ్లిప్కార్ట్ ఆ ప్రోడక్ట్ సర్వీస్ అనేది అట్ దట్ టైమ్ ఆల్సో it can able to handle those many users. How it can able to handle those users means without affecting other services we are increasing the load. ఓకే, అంటే నార్మల్ టైంలో మనం 1000 సర్వర్స్ ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తే నార్మల్ టైం వీఆర్ ప్రొవైడింగ్ ఓన్లీ 1000 సర్వర్స్. బట్ ఇన్ బిగ్ బిలియన్ డే వీఆర్ ద ఫ్లిప్కార్ట్ ఓనర్ విల్ ప్రొవైడ్ 10,000 to 10,000 or 15,000 servers. Like that owners increase the servers, so automatically the load will decreases. So like that is the scalability. Scalability is nothing but a handle high loads and large users. More users. Handle high loads and large user bases. అర్థమైందా వాట్ ఈస్ స్కేలబిలిటీ?
Yeah.
వాట్ ఈస్ స్కేలబిలిటీ?
Providing extra servers.
And
It can handle a number of users will be used that application. Heavy load. It can handle this.
Different services.
Yeah.
Correct. So scalability means హ్యాండిల్ హై యూజర్స్. అంటే మనం వీలయ్యేటప్పుడు మనకి based on requirement we can able to increase the servers, okay, or we can able to handle the user requirements based on requirement. Normal sales lo just 5,000 to 10,000 servers are enough, but in big billion days we need to increase that servers around 25k to 30k servers we need. So that product service is able to handle those many servers also. That is scalability simply. How well a system can handle increasing users, data or traffic without slowing down or crashing any application. సో ఇక్కడ రాసిన చూడండి స్కేలబిలిటీ అనేది. How well a system can handle increasing users, data or traffic without slowing. సో అర్థమైంది కదా. సో వాట్ ఈస్ స్కేలబిలిటీ అనేది? సో this is the 3-4 important applications in Java. So by using this Spring framework, okay, by using this Spring framework we are building web and enterprise applications. Now by using this Spring framework we are building web and enterprise application. So Spring is popular for several reasons. Why Spring is popular for several reasons? So here we have different features, this right? So once read that features and explain what you are understand. By observing these features, what you are understand. So see, Spring is popular for several reasons. Okay, Spring is popular for several reasons. First one is dependency injection. Okay, first one is dependency injection. Second one is easy to use but powerful database transaction management capabilities. Third one is good integration with other Java frameworks like JPA, Hibernate, ORM, Struts, web frameworks. And Spring Web MVC framework for building web applications. So here, these are the some basic important features. Okay. So what is tomorrow class or day tomorrow day after tomorrow class? I will explain what is dependency injection. Okay. Easy to use but powerful database transaction management with capabilities. That means anybody have any idea about acid properties?
No, sir.
Okay. So here simply, okay, by using any database, we simply integrate with database. Okay. So by using Spring Framework, we can simply integrate with database. Like we can we can integrate with MySQL, we can integrate with PostgreSQL, we can integrate with MongoDB. Like that, we can simply integrate with other databases. Okay. And not only that, so in framework, in the Spring Framework, we it provide good integration. అంటే ఈ Spring Framework ని యూజ్ చేసుకొని by using this Spring Framework, for example, one application, for that one application, I want to provide security. Then we have Spring Security module is available. By using the Spring Security module, I easily provide the security for that application. Okay, I will easily provide security for that application. For example, I need to use database operations. I need to use database operations. I need to interact with database. Then I will simply use JPA or Hibernate. Okay, like that. It provides a simple way to integrate with other frameworks. It provides a simple, it provide a good integration with other frameworks. అంటే వేరే ఫ్రేమ్వర్క్ ని సింపుల్ గా ఇంటిగ్రేట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఓకే, వేరే ఫ్రేమ్వర్క్ ని సింపుల్ గా ఇంటిగ్రేట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. దట్ ఈస్ స్ప్రింగ్ ఫ్రేమ్వర్క్ మెయిన్ ఫీచర్స్. ఓకే, సో టుడే ఐ విల్ గివ్ a small example for that. So all of you downloaded that IntelliJ ID, right? Day before yesterday I told to download IntelliJ ID.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now I will create a small application and I will give small example for Spring Framework. Okay, small example for Spring Framework. So after downloading the IntelliJ, click on the new project. Okay, new project. Click on the new project. Enter example 1. Select Java as a language. We have here different languages are there, but mostly 99.9% mostly they are used Java only. Okay. Next, build system Maven. Okay, I will explain what is Maven. Next, I will explain what is Maven. Next, advanced settings, group ID, artifact ID. I will explain what are the different group IDs and artifact IDs are available. Just click on create. Example 1, language is Java, build system is Maven, select any JDK version. After 17, select any JDK version. Here I choose 21st version, create, new window. Here, load Maven project is mandatory. Okay, load Maven project is mandatory. So before going to this application, what is Maven?
It's a repository.
Correct. And what is the purpose of the Maven?
It will download the project dependencies, whatever we required for a project. It's a built-in.
Correct. Maven is a build automation tool. Okay, build automation tool. Remember this point. Build automation tool. Automation means
Has its own repository, own database.
so. See, build automation tool means automatically automation. Build automation tool means see here I will give one example. Mm, I will create another package. So this is the Maven structure. Okay. So here when you add any dependencies, this is the Maven structure. I will explain the structure in Spring Boot classes. Okay. So in the structure pom.xml. Okay. Pom.xml is very, very important. Okay. In the structure pom.xml is very, very important. Why it is important?
It contains the dependencies.
Correct. So it contains the dependencies. So pom.xml is nothing but a project object module. Okay. Sorry, project object model. Okay. So it is the core configuration file. Okay. It is the XML file. Okay. It is the XML file and it is the core configuration file in a Maven project. Okay. So మనం స్టార్టింగ్ లో మనం Maven సెలెక్ట్ చేసాం. So then that is the Maven tool. Okay. This is the Maven. We are using Maven tool. So what is Maven? Maven is nothing but a automation build tool. Automation build tool means when you add any dependencies. Okay. So how to add dependencies అని చెప్తాను చూడు. For this example, we need to add two dependencies. Okay. For this example, we need to add two dependencies. Those dependencies are available in Maven repository. Okay. Those dependencies are available in Maven central repository. Maven central repository. So in this repository, we have all the required dependencies and libraries. Okay. In this repository, we have all the required dependencies and libraries. So for this application, we need to add two dependencies. One is Spring Core. This is the one dependency. We have C. We need this dependency, Spring Core. Select that particular versions. Which version is suitable to your application? So select that version 6.2.2. Copy the dependency. This is the dependency. Paste inside this dependencies. Just load Maven changes. Okay. So like that we are adding dependencies in your project. Okay. So after getting the job, మీకు జాబ్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత, సో ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మీ మేనేజర్ ఆర్ యువర్ నైబర్హుడ్ ఎంప్లాయ్ అయినా జస్ట్ ఏదైనా డిపెండెన్సీస్, కాఫ్కా డిపెండెన్సీస్ అయినా, JUnit డిపెండెన్సీస్ అయినా, వెబ్ డిపెండెన్సీ అయినా, ఏదైనా డిపెండెన్సీస్ యాడ్ చేయమంటే just first you need to ask what is the version type. Okay, which type of version we need to add in the pom.xml. ఓకే, అంటే ఏ వెర్షన్ అనేది మనం యాడ్ చేసుకోవాలి అని చెప్పాలి. నెక్స్ట్ మీకు ఏ డిపెండెన్సీ యాడ్ చేయాలో తెలిస్తే యాడ్ చేసేయండి. అదర్వైజ్ మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ అంటే మీ టీమ్మేట్స్ని అడగండి. ఓకే, ఏ డిపెండెన్సీ యాడ్ చేయాలి, వెబ్ డిపెండెన్సీ యాడ్ చేయాలా, లేదంటే కాఫ్కా డిపెండెన్సీ యాడ్ చేయాలా, లేదంటే జూపిటర్ JUnit డిపెండెన్సీ యాడ్ చేయాలా, లాంబాక్ డిపెండెన్సీ యాడ్ చేయాలా, విచ్ డిపెండెన్సీ ఐ నీడ్ టు యాడ్ ఇన్ pom.xml. సో లైక్ దట్ యూ నీడ్ టు ఆస్క్ టు యువర్ టీమ్మేట్. ఇఫ్ యూ డోంట్ నో విచ్ డిపెండెన్సీ యూ నీడ్ టు యాడ్, సో మీ టీమ్మేట్లు ఆడడంలో ఏ తప్పు లేదు. ఓకే, సో like this we need to add dependencies in pom.xml. Next, another dependency is Spring context. Select the version. See here we have M1 is there. I am not selecting this M1 version. M1 is nothing but a unstable versions. It is in maintenance. So that's why ఇక్కడ M1 అని ఉంటే we didn't select. Why? Because it is in unstable version. So just select stable version. Here I selected 2.2, copy, paste, and again load this Maven changes. So okay, it's working fine. So here we added two dependencies. Okay, like that inside this pom.xml. So it defines the project dependencies. Okay, so pom.xml file is the core configuration file. Okay, pom.xml file is the core configuration file. What is POM? Plain object model. So plain object model means it is the core configuration file. So inside this, what is configuration file? Configuration file is nothing but in your project required data. Okay, all అంటే repeated data. Okay, all repeated data ni, all boilerplate code data ni ఒక దగ్గర all boilerplate code defined in this pom.xml. Okay, all boilerplate code data defines in this pom.xml. Okay, సో అలా డిఫైన్ చేయడం వల్ల బాయిలర్ ప్లేట్ కోడ్ అంటే ఏంటి? రిపీటెడ్ కోడ్. ఎవ్రీ టైమ్ వీ నీడ్ టు రిపీట్ దట్ కోడ్. ఓకే, ఎవ్రీ టైమ్. సో pom.xml ఫైల్ ఈస్ ద కోర్ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ ఫైల్. కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ ఈజ్ నథింగ్ బట్ మీ అప్లికేషన్కి రిక్వైర్డ్ డాటాని. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇన్ యువర్ లార్జ్ అప్లికేషన్ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ డాటా అంటే every time we are calling that data, every time we are using same data. Okay, every time we are using same data multiple times. సో టు రెడ్యూస్ దట్ బాయిలర్ ప్లేట్ కోడ్, ఓకే, మనం ఆ రిపీటెడ్ కోడ్ని రెడ్యూస్ చేయడానికి ఆల్ డాటాని, ఆ రిపీటెడ్ కోడ్ని ఇక్కడ ఈ పామ్ డాట్ ఎక్స్ఎంఎల్లో డిఫైన్ చేసేస్తాం. ఇక్కడ డిఫైన్ చేసిస్తే మళ్ళీ ఈ అప్లికేషన్స్లో అది రిపీట్ అవ్వదు, జస్ట్ ఇక్కడ ఉన్నది యూజ్ చేసుకుంటుంది అంతే. ఓకే, it just used this pom.xml data. Okay, that is configuration file. So it pom.xml defines the project dependencies and other configurations. See, ఇక్కడ చూడండి, this pom.xml is the XML configuration. It defines the all the other configuration data. అంటే this group ID, artifact ID, and this version type, those all are the configuration data. Which type of version we are using? Java 8 version. We are using which type of source encoding? UTF-8. This is the one of the enrichment version. Okay, next it also manages the dependencies. This pom.xml manages the dependencies and also plugins. Okay, so if anybody asks what is pom.xml means, pom.xml is nothing but a plain object model, and it is the core configuration file, and it manages the different dependencies, build settings, and other configurations. Okay, so this is pom.xml. సో అర్థమైందా వాట్ ఈస్ pom.xml అని? హలో,
Yes, sir.
అర్థమైంది కదా?
Surya, what is artifact ID?
వాట్ ఈస్
Artifact ID. You told right. It's fine.
see
Artifact
here,
ID.
here we have group ID and artifact ID. See here, group ID is nothing but a your package name. Okay, sorry, group ID is nothing but a your package name. Artifact ID అనేది ఇయర్ ఫస్ట్ మనం ప్రాజెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేసినప్పుడు, వెన్ వి స్టార్ట్ ది ప్రాజెక్ట్, ఎట్ దట్ టైమ్ వీఆర్ క్రియేటింగ్, వీఆర్ గివింగ్ దిస్ ఆర్టిఫాక్ట్ ఐడి, రైట్? This is simply Spring Core is the project name. Okay, Spring Core, this is the project name, and this arg.spring framework is the package name. This is the version, which type of version we are using, this particular dependency. This is the version of that particular dependency. We are using this Spring Core project, right? Spring Core dependency, right? This is the name of the dependency. This is the package of the dependency. In which package these dependencies available? So in this project, those dependencies are available. So simply, see, in our application, the group ID is arg.example.spring. Okay, see, this our package name is arg.example.spring. So group ID is nothing but a package name. Okay, artifact ID is nothing but our project name. This is the version of the particular project. This is the version of the particular project. You got my point, right? Group ID is nothing but a package name. So all dependencies have their own group IDs. So this Spring Core dependency is we are getting this dependency in this package. We are getting this dependency in this package. So the version of the dependency is 6.2.2. This is the name of the dependency. Here also, by default, all dependencies are available in org.spring framework project, org.spring framework package. Okay. And the name of the library is Spring Context. Version is 6.2.2. Now you got my point, right? What is group ID,
project name
artifact
and
ID, version? Huh?
project name and file name can we declare as artifact ID?
No. Why? Because ప్రాజెక్ట్ నేమ్ అండ్ ఫైల్ నేమ్ బోత్ ఆర్ సేమ్. ఇక మనం ఏదైతే ప్రాజెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తామో ఆ ఆర్టిఫాక్ట్, ఆ ప్రాజెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేసిన నేమే ఈ ఆర్టిఫాక్ట్ ఐడిలో క్రియేట్ అవుద్ది. నేను ఇక్కడ ఇవ్వలే కదా, నేను ఇప్పుడు కోడ్ దీనికి ఏం కోడ్ నేను రాయలే కదా. ఇట్ ఆటోమేటికల్లీ టేకెన్ ది ప్యాకేజ్ నేమ్ అండ్ ఫైల్ నేమ్ అండ్ వెర్షన్. ఓకే. This
Okay.
pom.xml automatically, when you create your project, it automatically taken the group ID, artifact ID and version. So this is our package name. మనం ఇనిషియల్ గా మనం ప్యాకేజ్ నేమ్ ఇచ్చాం, గుర్తుందా? arg.example అని. సో చూడండి, ఇంకోసారి ఇస్తా. సో న్యూ ప్రాజెక్ట్ example 2. This is the project name. This is the artifact ID. Okay, project name is the artifact ID. Next, it's asking advanced settings. See, artifact ID is example 2. Group ID, group ID is nothing but a package name, Spring example. Okay, here I gave group ID is Spring example. Now this pom.xml automatically it will take this group ID and artifact ID and it gives the version type is 0.1.0 version. Create new window. Load Maven project. So loading this Maven project is very important. So don't forget that, load that project. Go to pom.xml. In the C, group ID is org.example.spring example. So our package name is org.example.spring example. Our project name is example 2. So example 2 and version is by default it taken 1. It will take 1.0 snapshot version. Okay. So any doubts in this group ID, artifact ID and version? So what is group ID?
Package name.
Correct. అమ్మ 5 minutes లో కాల్ చేయి. అమ్మ 5 minutes తర్వాత కాల్ చేయమ్మా. Group ID is nothing but a package name. Artifact ID is nothing but a project name. This is the 1.0. By default, it will take 1.0 snapshot version. This is our Java versions. Okay. UTF is the just enrichment. When I will explain in Spring Boot project, at that time, I will tell about this UTF-8. Okay. So that's it about today class. In tomorrow class, I will complete this example and I will discuss about what is tight coupling, what is loose coupling, and how to make tight coupling to loose coupling. In tomorrow class, I will discuss those topics. Okay. So any doubts in today class?
Sir,
చెప్పండి.
like we can use a Spring initializer to download the dependencies.
Yeah, I will tell.
Okay.
So Spring Framework, mostly in current industry, mostly they will use Spring Boot only. So I will give basic idea about Spring Framework. What is dependencies? What
Okay.
is plugins? What are the group IDs and artifact ID? Tomorrow I will tell in detail discussion about Maven. Okay.
Okay.
Why? Because mostly in markets they will use either Maven or Kotlin.
Kotlin.
Okay. So in our classes, I will discuss about only Maven classes, Maven only.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So tomorrow I will complete this example and I will give some more information about Maven. Okay. Okay.
Done.
So ఏమైనా doubts ఉంటే అడగండి. If you have any doubts, ask me. Otherwise, I will upload this recording section in my YouTube channel. I will send that in our WhatsApp group. Okay.
Okay.